Hello and welcome to our next adventure in the ex-Top Gear starring a reasonably priced car. Today we are driving down to the Goodwood Members Meeting, which is a pretty exclusive event. You have to be a member in order to attend. I've been a couple of times before and it's really cool. So let's get in the car, let's head down and go and have some fun.
For a seatbelt.
Wait a while for Cedric to put his seatbelt on. It's gone 7 AM. I suspect it'll be about 8 AM by the time we actually set off. Safety first, so we're not leaving until he's...
Is that one twisted?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, you can see it's twisted on your shoulder.
Oh,
Look.
fine.
No, it isn't. It goes that way. There you go. Right, off we go. Right, we are driving down. It'll probably take us about an hour to get there. We are going to stop and grab a little bite to eat on the way, just because food at Goodwood is extortionate. If you've ever been before, it's quite expensive. So we'll stop at a bakery on the way down, grab a coffee and a croissant, and then continue on our way. Oh, can't see. Sun visors don't work very well on this car. Reason being, as you pull them down, it clashes with the roll cage and it pulls away. So they almost hit you in the forehead, and they don't really block the sunlight out, if I'm honest.
Why does this car actually have a roll cage?
Well, it's because it was driven by celebrities around a racetrack, and whilst nobody wanted them to crash and get hurt, occasionally they nearly did. Tom Cruise, for example, famously put this car on two wheels, nearly rolled it, and therefore it's quite wise to have a roll cage in here, just in case. What car is this?
Going very slowly.
It's going very slow. It's an Austin Maxi.
Wow.
Wow. Nice. I imagine he's... Where's the lady? I imagine she's going to the same place we are. Unless she's just out for a Sunday drive in her little Maxi. In which case, fair play.
I like this car though. It's nice. Good daily. Technically.
I did use it as a daily for a little while.
Yep.
And... I mean, it's fun.
Yep.
But the bucket seats do get a little bit annoying. You know,
Yeah.
just getting in your car. You're already 5 minutes late to work, obviously. And then strapping yourself in. So we're now in Farnham, and we're now just going to turn left as Gail's Bakery is just here on the corner. Right, we have coffee.
Yes.
And
I'm getting
wait
faster.
for Cedric to put his seatbelts on again.
I'm getting faster. There you go. This took about 10 seconds.
You were faster, however this one is twisted. But it's fine, you're not going to die. It's just going to dig into you a little bit. Right, thank you, sir. That's one thing you get in Britain as well that you don't get in Germany.
True.
People let on to each other. Low bridge. Massive warning. How many people have hit that bridge for them to put that up? Hey, just think, if this channel gets really big, which it probably won't, but if it did, we could get sponsored by Gales, get free croissants and coffee, save hundreds of pounds. Okay, so we are just arriving at the car park. We are going to pull up, and then we will be straight over to the circuit. Typical Goodwood car park. It's full of some exotic cars. I can already see a nice 911, nice Audi R8, and a nice 993. There it is. So we've just arrived at the track. You might be able to hear the cars roaring by. In the background, it's very loud, but very cool. So we're gonna head over to the track now and see what's happening.
997 GT3R Evo. They'll be racing in the period GT3 Challenge. And it's a good start with the Mazda RX-7. Alex Taylor really getting off the line with that rotary motor, but no, the Escort is coming back even better. The RS-2000 takes it. Under strength from the Fiesta, coming up into everybody.
So I've just stumbled upon a couple of beautiful 300 SL gull wings. They're both German registered, and this one is particularly nice because it's in completely original condition. It's a survivor, as people would call it. Look at that. These cars are worth, well, millions. And it's great to see them here today. And it looks like the owners use them, drive them. They're not polished, they're not pristine, which is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to see these couple of old cars. Fantastic. And after the SLs, we have this little fleet of Alpines. Firstly, the A290. I really like the Renault version of this car. I got to drive it the other day, and I must say it was a lot of fun, although I did think it needed a little bit more power. So maybe this is the answer. Then we have the A110R, which is the hot version of the one next to it, the A110. My brother's is the A110S, so I guess that's one that sits between those two in the range. But I love those. I just love how different they are from anything else. Mid-engined, very small boot in the back. And yeah, just a very cool looking car. Then the classic ones, the A310, the old A110, again, adore this car. And then the 4CV, which is completely new to me, not a clue what that's all about. It says on the sign it's from 1947. So yeah, very cool. Interesting. I'm assuming that's not Elon's. Doesn't strike me as the kind of thing that he would drive. And look at this. A Porsche 911 2.7 RS. If you know your Porsches, you'll know that this is a very rare car and worth an astonishing amount of money. Very, very special Porsche. As is this one, Cedric's favourite car. This is a GT3 Touring. He tells me he wants one of these and he wants it with a manual gearbox. This one I can already see as a PDK. Still, fantastic car. What a selection. Wow, beautiful. And then look at this, a 991 GT2 RS. And not just any GT2 RS, but this one is owned by the governor, the Duke of Richmond himself, Lord March. And if you don't know who he is, he's the guy who owns the place. He owns Goodwood, he owns a Goodwood estate. And this is his 991 GT2 RS, parked by the front door of Goodwood. Wow. And then the next impressive thing is the bikes. And I'm not much of a biker, but walking through these pits, I get it. I understand why people like it. Just incredible machines, so lean. They're literally an engine, a frame, fuel tank, nothing else. So I get why people like them. And I get why people want to ride them, because it's just you, two wheels, and insane amounts of speed. Gorgeous little pieces. And now we're just going to take a walk around these pits. A couple of little alphas sat there. They were doing really well earlier out on track, performing really well, screaming little engines. Little green Mini, gorgeous. Pair of Anglias, one of them broke down. Maybe the other one made it to the end, can't quite remember. A couple more alphas, BMWs, Bavarians doing well over there. And these Consuls and Cortinas, awesome cars, so loud, screaming. 4-cylinder Lotus Cortinas. And here they are, little minis on the end there. Fantastic. Cute little Mini. I forget how tiny they are. I need to dig mine out of its garage at some point. That's a Downton Morris Cooper S. Very rare. Swift tune. It's probably the engine that should be in mine when I get round to it. little clubman. I had one of these. Good engine, immaculate, such an empty engine bay. I did have a little clubman, got shipped out to Florida. Somebody bought it on eBay who was based in Florida, and we sent it out there. And this car is here every year, and it's absolutely rapid. Nick Swift, driver, and Andrew Jordan. He is a touring car driver. So guys, it is the end of the Goodwood Members Meeting 2025. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all the clips and the things we've seen today. And yeah, if you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and maybe drop a comment as well if you've got any feedback. Other than that, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.
See you guys. Bye.